Hey guys, in this video we're going to be checking out the brand new Playmates toys, Tales of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. This is the Samurai Usagi Yojimbo. So exactly how tall is this Usagi Yojimbo? Well, let's go ahead and take the tape measure. And for this, I actually have to bring the tape measure out a little bit longer because if you count the top of his ears, the fold of his ears, he stands at a foot or 12 inches tall. That's quite a bit taller than the smaller Usagi that we've already had a look at, which in fact, I just happen to have right here. And for fun, I'll just put him in front of the taller Usagi. He actually goes to really about around the knee area of his legs. So he's a lot smaller, obviously, this being a standard basic figure. The taller Usagi, much more towering in presence. Now, whereas this one did actually have a lot more posability, and I'll show you the articulation on this guy right now. This one had a lot more posability in the arms and the knees, the elbows, and all that. This one here is a little bit more limited. He does have still a ball joint going in his head, but instead of his arms moving outward, the arms just hinge and swivel back and forth. He has a rotation in the wrists, and his legs move back and forth with a swivel in the feet. His feet are a little bit of a softer plastic, but still stands perfectly fine. Despite the fact that he doesn't have as much the posability as the smaller Usagi counterpart, he more than makes up for it, I think, for the fact that he's just a foot tall. Paired with him as well, he comes included with, speaking of a pair, he comes with a pair of katanas, and much like the smaller Usagi, one blade is a little bit shorter than the other. Whereas the smaller one didn't seem to have as much the details. This one has a ton of details, not only in the hilt, but also in the blade, which gets this extra kind of wavy detail running across the blade end of it. He doesn't have the sheath to slide these into place. However, he's more than capable of putting them into his hands and holding them quite easily. And even though he is a little bit more limited for posability, you can't bring the arms out, you can't bend at the elbows, because you can swivel at the wrists, you can still get some pretty cool poses with Usagi here. I have to say I quite like Usagi's face as well on the taller figure, as he's got now a sporting smile. The other one had a little bit more of a, well, you know what, let's bring him in once again. He had kind of a more stern, serious look on his face. I do really like the big smile on this particular Usagi's face, though. He still, despite its size, still gets a lot of detail and additional markings added to his face. So he's got the little spots around the sides of his cheek. I guess that's basically where his whiskers would be. His nose, and of course the areas on the brow, the eyebrows, and of course around the eyes. I do like the coloring of the eyes too, kind of almost like a purple, like a mauve or purple color. He still gets the light blue coloring of his top, and of course the navy blue coloring in his legs. Again, too, because this is a larger figure, you get a little bit more afforded details, like little wrinkles and stuff going on in his sleeves. Again, it's some nice extra detailing there also on his back. And some nice little areas here as well. He's got these little tufts of fur sticking out from the back of his head. And of course the wrap that goes around Usagi's ears, a little bit more detailed on the taller version here. For last looks, I thought it would be fun to actually bring in the Samurai Turtles. And I've actually gone ahead and just taken their front face plates off, so it looked a little bit more like the turtles themselves. So there are your 4 Samurai Turtles, your Samurai Usagi, your regular Usagi, and now standing above and towering over all of them is the foot-tall, 12-inch Usagi Yojimbo. These are now should now be currently available in stores. If not, they'll be coming and hitting store shelves soon. Today we were finishing up, as we have a look, and we had a look here, at the foot-tall Samurai Usagi Yojimbo from the new Tales of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. If you guys like this video, certainly hit it with a like, and if you haven't had a chance to subscribe to this channel, what are you waiting for? A foot-tall Usagi Yojimbo just to appear out of nowhere? He's right here. He's right here. As always, guys, thanks for watching as you always do. I'll see you guys next time.